welcome back to my channel. So today I am, obviously you can tell by the title, I say this every time, I am doing 5 easy heatless hairstyles. They're super quick, super easy to do. You guys really liked the last hair tutorial that I did, so I thought I would kind of keep up the trend and throw another hair tutorial in there for you. These I think are perfect for like school or just any time that you need kind of like a quick hairstyle and want to just look put together. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up for more kind of hair tutorials, or make sure to leave suggestions in the comments down below. Also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So just starting off with my normal hair, I'm just going to brush through it and make sure to get rid of any knots so we have obviously a fresh set of hair before we start styling it. The first look is kind of like an Ariana Grande inspired, almost that half up, half down look. So I'm just taking kind of the topmost part of my hair and using a comb. It makes it easier to kind of brush back as much as you want, and then just tying it up with a hair tie and then tightening it and adjusting it to however you want it to look. Super easy, super kind of minimal, and I think it looks so good, especially when you've got those greasy hair days, as a go-to hairstyle. The second look we are going for, you're going to need hairspray, a brush, a few clips and hair ties. So first of all, I am just kind of doing the same motion as we did before, picking up kind of the top part of my hair, and then in that top part, I'm separating that into 2 parts, if that makes sense. You can kind of see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then the bottom part of the top part, I am just going to brush and back comb, because we're going to be creating that kind of quiff style look. And back combing it makes sure to give it a lot of volume and obviously a lot of lift. So just going to pin that back and then repeat the same motion with the top part of the top part, if that makes sense again. So just brushing it forward and then back combing it. I like to separate it into 2 parts just because I think that's how you can get the most volume and the most lift from this look. So like I said, just back combing it back and then just kind of spreading it apart over the kind of one that we just already did, and then again pinning that back as well. Just applying some hairspray to lock it all in place, and you could just leave that there, but I wanted to tie it up into a ponytail to kind of give more of a different look. So yeah, just picking up the excess hair and using a hair tie to tie it all together. So that is the second hairstyle. Again, really easy and no heat, and I think this would look really cool if you paired it with like some hoops or something. On to the third look. This one I got so many requests on how I do it on my Instagram. First of all, I'm going to take 2 little fringy bits to start with, and then the rest of the hair I'm just going to brush back and tie into a messy bun, hence saying messy. So you can literally obviously be as messy as you want. I just brush it all back and then kind of twirl it around my finger, twirl it round and tie it with a hair tie, and then I just pull out any bits of hair that I need to. Then obviously when I did it on my Instagram, I did use a curling tong, but I found this to be a really quick and easy way to get a curl. I twist it around my finger and then twist it up into a circle and then pin it, and then again obviously do the same with the other one as well, so kind of creating like 2 flat bun shapes on the top of my head. This is going to kind of tell your hair that it's going to be curly, if that makes sense. And what I like to do is, once I've obviously curled it all like so, I then pin it back and then I just leave it for a while. So obviously depending on how much time you've got, the kind of stronger the curl is going to be. And I also find it helps to spray them with hairspray as well. This kind of helps to lock in that shape. Then, like I said, just leave it for a while and then just take out the pins to kind of release the curl. This is honestly one of my favorite hairstyles to do. It's so easy and it's super chic, and like I said, I love it. On to the fourth one, you're just going to need 4 hair ties. It's kind of the same process as we did with the 2 front bits of fringe. Basically just tying up your hair into 4 buns. I always like to separate the front 2 just because I feel that they curl differently and they need slightly more of like a tighter curl or like a tighter bun. So yeah, just tying them up into 4 buns. Obviously you could leave the 2 like this because if you like that kind of hair. But after doing that, just creating 2 bigger buns at the back as well. And this, like I said before, is just gonna curl your hair. So obviously you could sleep in it. I always find sleeping in buns creates the best curls, but obviously if you don't have time, just leave them for a while and spray them with hairspray just to create that beachy loose curl. So there is the 4th look, just kind of loose, beachy curls without any heat. And the final look, I think, is probably one of the easiest ones, but kind of looks the most put together and pretty. Just taking the front 2 bits of your hair again and then just braiding them back. Braids are such a kind of big trend at the moment. I've just done a regular plait, but obviously you could French plait or fishtail plait or whatever plait you can do. Even if you can't plait, if you just take 2 bits of hair and kind of weave them in and out of each other and pin them back and hairspray them, I think that looks super pretty as well. But like I said, I'm just doing a regular braid and pinning them back. And that is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!